Community Connections with the GDC Chamber. The GDC Chamber is a nonprofit organization whose job is to assist the businesses of Decatur County as we strive for greater economic impact and growth. With great leadership in place, improvements are being made throughout communities, families are being supported, jobs are being filled, businesses are thriving.
All right, and welcome to Community Connections. I'm Dawn Lowe, Executive Director for the Greensburg-Decatur County Chamber of Commerce. We sure hope that everyone had an absolutely fabulous Thanksgiving holiday weekend. We had a lot jam-packed into this weekend with Small Business Saturday, Black Friday, now we're at Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday's coming up. So as we are transitioning through all of those special deals and days and being mindful during our holiday season, please remember our local businesses and work on supporting those local businesses first if you can. I do want to mention, don't forget about the Love Local digital gift card. That gift card can be redeemed at about 38 different locations here in Decatur County. It's a great gift card option, ensuring that your dollars are going to help out local businesses here in our community, ensuring that local dollars stay local. So if you have any questions on that, feel free to call our office 812-663-2832. You can find the link to the Love Local digital gift card on our website, as well as Main Street Greensburg's, and ours is greensburgchamber.com. Today in the studio, we have David Tebbing, owner of Dog Watch Hidden Fences. But before I formally introduce him, we're going to do a couple of updates. I want to tell you about a new member. Actually, this new member just came on through the weekend, which was absolutely phenomenal. They had what I understand to be an outstanding Small Business Saturday, and that is Candyland Creations and More at 209 South Main Street in Batesville. So we are super excited to bring on Candyland Creations and More to the membership. Again, located at 209 South Main Street in Batesville. Watch for more information on ribbon cutting that will be coming later in the spring of 2025. Upcoming, we have got, this week we've got a ribbon cutting for Dye Designs, one of our newest chamber members at 112 West Main Street here in Greensburg, Indiana. That again is Wednesday, December the 4th at 11 a.m. You can join us. Anyone is welcome to attend. If you have been following her on her social media, you will have seen that she's had guests from outside of the county coming in to make tie-dye designs, super fun. They've got all kinds of options in there, grab and go options, as well as make and take. So check out that. For more information, you can go to Dye Designs on Facebook. And again, join us for that ribbon cutting at 112 West Main Street here in Greensburg at 11 a.m. on Wednesday, December the 4th. Our next Lunch and Learn will be Malone Staffing Solutions, featuring hiring practices and HR strategies preparing for 2025 and beyond. That is Tuesday, December the 10th at noon. Again, Tuesday, December the 10th at noon. You can go to our website, greensburgchamber.com. For tickets, you must be registered for the event. It is free for chamber members, only $10 for potential members. Again, featuring Malone Staffing Solutions with the topic of hiring practices and HR strategies as we prepare for 2025 and beyond. Our next Leaders and Loggers, mark your calendars for Tuesday, December the 17th for a mix and mingle. Again, that's Tuesday, December the 17th. We're going to mix and mingle at the Tap from 4 to 6 p.m. That will be our final Leaders and Loggers and our final Lunch and Learn of 2024. I cannot even believe that we are into December already, wrapping up this year, but we are super excited about the year that we've had. If you did not see the information about our annual dinner and celebration, definitely go check that out. We got to honor a lot of great people, a lot of great businesses during that dinner, and celebrated the end of 2024, looking into 2025. And speaking of 2025, we announced our save the date for our upcoming Ag Day breakfast. That will be Saturday, February the 22nd. And if you weren't there at the annual dinner, you missed the big announcement. And I'm gonna hold that off for a little bit. I'm gonna let you follow us on Facebook. If you weren't with us in person, we're gonna be announcing our guest speaker for the Ag Day breakfast, which will be held at Next Generation, which is located at 335 Smith Road on Saturday, February 22nd. We're gonna announce that keynote speaker later this week. So watch our Facebook for more information on that. And again, today with us, we have David Tebbing, owner of Dog Watch Hidden Fences. Welcome, David.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's just kick off. Tell us just a little bit about you, your background here, and just a little bit more about you personally.
A little bit. I actually live in Versailles area.
Okay.
Me and my wife Carrie and my daughter Leah, we've lived there my entire life.
Okay.
I went to school at South Ripley, and have always thought the underground fences were amazing. Growing up, our pets was just always hit on the road, and we installed one many years ago, and it was like, wow, dog getting hit on the road anymore. It's just something that I always liked and always messed around with for many years, even before I got into the actual business.
Okay, so that's interesting. That came from a personal experience, and it sounds like it offered you just that peace of mind that your pets were going to be safe. Now, Dog Watch Hidden Fences, is it just for dogs, or can other animals use this fencing?
It's pretty neat that the Dog Watch Hidden Fence, of course, most of what we do is dogs, but cats are really coming on. We're doing more and more cats. And I know we have goats, we have pigs, we have actually a lot of stuff. It's actually used on the fence.
Interesting. Pigs, I never would have seen.
They
these
say
over here.
the pigs train very easy.
Yes,
So.
they do. We actually have a couple of pigs on our farm, and they are one of the most reactive animals as far as obedience. And being able to train them, which is interesting. But I'll tell you what, they can run super fast if they are trained well. So I could see where a hidden fence might come in handy.
We can
but
fix
I've never
them
thought
pigs
about
for you.
it. Okay. I'll have to talk to my son and see if he thinks we need a hidden fence for the pigs. Let's talk a little bit about the Dog Watch Company itself. How long has Dog Watch Hidden Fence Company been in business?
Dog Watch is based out of Boston. They're pretty close to
Okay.
Boston, just a little bit west of there. They have done this for 35 years. They have been around for a long time. They've been a leader in this business for many years. I have been there. I've been through the factory, and it's pretty neat. It's all pretty much most of the stuff is done in-house there, and if you really need to get a hold of somebody, like for us, you can talk to an engineer or whoever just by phone call. They're very helpful.
So based out of Boston, are they a nationwide company?
They
or is this
are.
more
It's
regional?
actually sold around the world. Of course,
Okay.
not in every country, but it is sold around the world, and there's about 200 dealers worldwide.
Awesome. And how long have you been a dealer?
I've been a dealer since 2013
Okay.
with Dog Watch.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the technology of the hidden fence. Obviously, hidden fence means underground. Tell us a little bit more for those who don't have a hidden fence, aren't familiar. What does that entail and look like?
So basically, what we do is do an estimate normally with you. We figure out, we plan it out where you want the dogs, where don't you want the dogs, and we do bury a wire around a perimeter.
Okay.
And with that, they do wear a receiver collar. And when the pet gets close, it'll give them an alert signal to know to back up. So, and training normally takes about 5 days before you can do a release
Okay.
for a normal pet.
Okay. And when you say 5 days, for those who work, what kind of time is spent each day?
You can only train normally each pet for 15 to 20 minutes
Oh,
per setting. So it can go pretty quick. If you could do it 2 or 3 times a day, oh, that's awesome. But depending on the breed of the dog and all that, a lot of times, yeah, normally about 5 days, you can start letting them loose, supervised, of course, testing them.
Okay. So leads me to my next question. When do you recommend training a pet?
Normally in the 14 to 16 week mark of age.
Okay.
But really, how old they are really doesn't make a difference. But if someone just calls, hey, I got getting a new puppy for Christmas. Oh my gosh, how many times have I already had that phone call this year?
I'm
And that's a
sure.
really common question. Depending on the breed, pretty much every dog at 16 weeks will go on the fence.
Okay, so there's a saying out there that says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. True or false?
That's definitely false because we
Okay.
put old dogs on the fence all the time.
Really? And are there certain breeds that lend itself to better obedience than others, or maybe breeds that are the complete opposite of that and like are just really difficult to train?
Do you know, some dogs
gonna
do
say the
require
breed
probably
that I
a
have.
little more training,
Okay.
but every dog is just different. I mean,
Yeah.
you could have 2 or 3 out of the same litter. And
Interesting.
one may just go on the fence a little bit faster than the other. One may get nervous a little quicker. But again, we go over that. We do a training session with you. We help you with that. That's what it's all about.
And you do everything yourself, correct? So you what is it called? Ditching? Where you
We're
try
trenching.
the
Trenching.
trenching,
We
not
do the
ditching.
complete install. Of
Okay.
course, go over the system with you. We do a training session with you. We're always there for you.
Okay. So we've talked a little bit about Dog Watch Hidden Fences for dogs. Are there any other services or products that you guys have? I feel like you and I have talked in the past when you came on with your chamber membership about some products that are in the home as well. Talk a little bit about
We
those.
do. With the Dog Watch Hidden Fence, we do have a complete line of indoor systems too, which are really popular this time of year. Oh my gosh, how do I keep my cat or my dog out of the Christmas tree? We can do that because we have the indoor products. Or the dog's eating the Amazon packages on the porch. Yes,
Yeah.
we can fix that. We can fix that. Another thing we do is, of course, training products. We have remote trainers. We have like leash trainers. We have bark trainers, that sort of stuff in the training lines. And then I am a full dealer for Ranger and Plexador pet doors. And so we install quite a few pet doors. We can put them in, of course, doors. We can do wall mounts. Actually, we sell the wall mounts. And then what is really cool, we can put pet doors in like French doors or sliding patio doors. That is something that's really getting popular.
Say that again.
We actually take the glass out
Okay.
and we replace the glass, and it has the pet door in the glass. It just works perfect. It is so good looking.
Interesting. Is that on your website currently?
There's part of it on there
Okay.
that mentions it. I am looking for some more photos right now. I did just do a new online store, and some of that is actually on the online store part of the website.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and tell our listeners what that website is so they can kind of be Googling you.
The
while we're
website is
talking.
just www.dogwatch, and then it's SE for Southeast, Indiana.com. So it's just dogwatchseindiana.com.
Perfect. So as you guys are kind of listening to the broadcast today, you can do a little Google search for Dog Watch Hidden Fences. Again, that's dogwatchseindiana.com, and you can kind of follow along as we talk about these products. So you mentioned Ranger and Plexador
Plexador pet doors, yes.
pet doors. Okay. And Ranger is just another brand
It's
of
a
pet
different
door?
brand. Yes.
Okay.
One is more of a solid flat door. It's very energy efficient. These are professional doors. Again, these are something that's going to last you for many, many, many years. And I know the Plexador pet door even comes with a 10-year warranty on
Wow.
those. And they work like saloon doors. They're very, very nice looking. They're not like your common pet door. They're something you can put in a brand new home and feel proud of it.
So I think when we talked, maybe a couple years ago now, when you were first coming on with the chamber membership, we sat down and we were talking about some of the different things that, as you just rattled off a lot of the different products and services that you have in your repertoire, we were talking about like even keeping pets off the furniture, and like you said, Christmas trees, the packages. Talk a little bit about what that technology looks like. I think we were talking about setting up boundaries
Right.
at the time.
And there's a few different ways we can do it with the indoor systems. We have small, they almost look like a little disc type deal
Okay.
that you can adjust how wide of a signal field it puts out. So if you got a dog that's counter surfing or all of that, you can basically just set it up, set the field, and the problem's fixed.
And then
instantly.
that disc can be moved to different
Absolutely.
locations.
The one we
Interesting.
even have is waterproof to where you can even set it outside. So we have one indoor system that
Okay.
is rechargeable and waterproof. So maybe one thing it's used a lot on, sometimes dogs eat the wiring off people's trailers off the hitch or something. Wow, you can just lay this on the hitch and it's fixed. I mean,
Interesting.
that kind of stuff. Or if you're having a picnic outside and you want to set it up on top of the picnic table, something like that to keep the pet away. And then we have other systems too that are you can even wire them for inside. I know at home, like our sectional couch. Wow, we can do a whole sectional couch. The dog can still come in the room, can lay in front of the couch, but he just can't get on it. So yeah, lots of different ways that we can use the indoor systems. And the Christmas tree thing, oh my gosh, that is very, very hot. Indoor systems right now are hot right now because it fixes that instantly. Works very, very well.
And is that the same amount of training for an indoor system as you would get with an outdoor?
Well, normally the dog's already trained. He's already flag trained for the outside. So it's a matter of putting it down. They come with some little indoor flags. So you set the system. You got little indoor flags that go in a little stand. You set the flags. The dog says, oh no, there's the flags. Problem's fixed.
Interesting. Okay, so if you are having trouble with your pets, getting on furniture, tearing up the Christmas tree, getting into the Amazon boxes that are being delivered, definitely give David a call. What number can they reach you at, David?
You can at 812-756-0586.
And again, that's 812-756-0586. We're going to go ahead and put that out there. I know our time isn't over yet, but I have a feeling that these calls are going to start coming in very quickly. So we've actually got one of your assistants in the studio with us. So Tyler, you need to man the phones and be ready to take the calls.
Get them dialed.
Yes, I have a feeling that they are coming in. Okay, we've talked a lot about indoor versus outdoor system. Talk a little bit about just the difference in technology and how that is ever changing, or is it? Is it the same technology that we've seen for 60 years? What's that kind of look like?
You know, I think a lot of the system, it's kind of similar on some of the technology it's being used.
Okay.
But again, years ago, how I got started, I built a trencher in my farm shop to put my own in, and it just grew from there. Of course, I had a full-time job, and I started putting in a lot of do-it-yourself kits, and I had lots of troubles. I wasn't helping anybody. They were going off in the house. They were broke all the time. They were eating batteries. Oh my gosh, lots of problems, and that's where I really started investigating and like with Dog Watch, we use an FM signal. We don't worry about the stray signal with the collars going off in the house or the underground wiring outside. We have, like for any dog over 15, 20 pounds, we even have 2-year battery life on the receiver collars. This is unheard of in this business.
Okay.
You know, battery kits are $25. They last for 2 years. No charging, none of that. You have stuff like a tattletale. You can tell if the pet's challenged the fence. Wow, you leave the dog out all day today and you think, how'd you do on the fence? You're going to be able to tell because it's going to double blink a light on the receiver. If he does challenge the fence, it's going to automatically raise the correction level and it'll reset in 24 hours so they don't challenge it again. We even have a smart fence to where you can see all this activity even on your cell phone.
I was going to ask you
It will
about
even
that,
send you notifications on that. We have a system now, even one of our newer systems, the ProFence X, to where if you got houses really close together, the dog gets the entire yard. There is no signal field. It doesn't go off till they get to the wire. So that's a technology now that we're using a lot. It's really nice when the houses are really close together. So I could talk all day about the technology. And then, of course, the lifetime warranty on the electronics. It's just a product that's going to last you the rest of your life.
What is that what you would say sets you apart from other competition here regionally that we've got for hidden fencing?
Yeah, I think that...
I mean, a lifetime warranty, that's fabulous.
Absolutely. And we're going to be there for you. We have a few trucks on the road, to where service is usually usually very fast, if something is needed. Or, a lot of times this morning, done an estimate this morning, the guy's just wanting to make it 1,300 feet bigger, wanting to add more room, and that's something we do
Nice.
all the time too. So once it's installed, you can always make it bigger, smaller, keep the dogs off the porch, keep the dog off the driveway. Lots of things that can do it after it's in, and it's really not that big a deal to do.
Okay, and you mentioned earlier that you are from Versailles originally. That's where you reside currently.
sure.
What is your service area? What does that
We
look like?
we do 21 counties in Indiana.
21.
21 counties in Indiana.
That's phenomenal.
Yes. So we go as far as like Richmond to Carthage, north of Rushville, and we even end up down by French Lick. So we're all Indiana, but we do 21 counties.
That's incredible. That's where you are on the road a lot.
We are on the road a lot.
If someone has had a pre-existing system, how does that work with that? Can Dog Watch Hidden Fence work with that system, or is that a complete reinstall?
It would be if someone, let's say they want to do a product upgrade, they got a system, they're tired of buying batteries for it, or they just want to upgrade it to Dog Watch. If the existing wire still does a good check, most time we can use the existing wire. We do
Okay.
some extra protection with ground rod service stuff that a lot of companies don't do, but most time we can adapt that in. And then we do system upgrades too, to where you can actually, if it's a professional type system, not a do-it-yourself kit, people can trade in their system. We'll give you a value for it, and you can upgrade to the lifetime warranty and the 2-year battery life and everything. It just makes it very easy to keep your dog in the yard,
Yeah. So we have mentioned that Dog Watch Hidden Fences is not just for dogs, but for other pets like cats as well. We even mentioned pigs. We're going to go home and talk about that later today. And then talk a little bit about like how does one go about getting an estimate, and does that cost anything for the potential client?
It doesn't. It's very, very easy. You can give us a call. You can send us a text, email, whatever. We do some estimates over the phone. If you'd like an additional, a lot of times we have programs to where we can actually do drawings, send you some drawings back and forth, and get a rough idea. And of course we do free estimates, do them all the time. Done one already this morning, and we'll come out, show you the system, do a product demo, we'll walk around, we'll design it, keep that pet right where you would like it.
Yeah. I can imagine that this is probably, with the upcoming holidays, I know that we see all the Facebook and Instagram posts about gifts that are being given around the holiday season. This is probably a very busy time of year for you. Any recommendations on what we should be thinking about or looking about as we think about what those gifts might be for our families?
Oh my gosh, anybody that's already got a Dog Watch Hidden Fence system, and indoor system is awesome. It's used a lot, and just about every year we actually put in fences for Christmas gifts. It is something that people will definitely do. Maybe a lot of times people will buy it so their parents, don't have to worry about their dogs as much, or lots of different things. So yeah, and then even on the training side, maybe they don't need a fence. Maybe they want to take their dog for a walk without a leash. We sell, a full line of the training products, and we do keep it in stock. And something else too with the Dog Watch, of course, we got the website, and we do have a full online store. We stock every piece every day. We ship every day. You just go right to the website, pick out what you need. We ship out every day. So
interesting. So to get that estimate, if people are interested, they can go to www.dogwatchseindiana.com or call 812-756-0586 for more information. You are, obviously we've talked about the website, or are you on any other social media platforms?
Of course, we do a little with Facebook.
Okay.
There is some posts on Facebook. I think a lot of them were out there. A lot of them, it's hard to find the time to do a lot of posting on there. But we're definitely on Facebook.
Okay, Facebook, and I feel like
I know it's on Instagram,
Yep.
and it's probably on X too.
Okay.
but Facebook probably gets the most attention
Sure.
at this time.
So check out the website or Facebook for sure. Again, it's Dogwatch SE for southeastindiana.com. Or call 812-756-0586. We are in the studio today for Community Connections with David Tebbing, owner of Dogwatch Hidden Fences. Anything else, David? We've just got a couple of minutes before we wrap up here. Maybe things that are the craziest stories that you've seen.
Oh my
the
gosh,
most-
there's a lot of crazy stories.
The most common requests.
One thing I would really like to say, and I was really hoping to be able to introduce it today, there's definitely some exciting products coming.
Okay.
So if there's anybody out there, I could say at this time, maybe looking at something, give us till February.
Okay.
Where there's definitely a product or two right now that is about ready to hit, just putting some final touches on it. And we're definitely going to know a lot more coming up in February, which isn't very, very far away.
No, it's not. Heck,
for
we're in
sure.
December already. We turned the corner over the weekend and all of a sudden I don't even know, Sandy probably knows how many days till Christmas, but we are getting close to the end of 2024. So if that wasn't a teaser, I don't know what was, but definitely we're watching Facebook and the website, you said, for
Yes,
more
for sure.
information.
For
Okay.
sure. And I don't know. So yeah, and I would say too, it's very nice to know. Most of the time when you put these in, or pretty much all the time, people will say this is the best thing I ever done. It makes owning a pet so easy, and definitely definitely makes you feel good. And you can see a lot of that on the website too with the reviews.
Yeah. Any final thoughts on families who have had pets, have not had a system in the past, and are concerned that it just won't work? I don't know. It's just not going to work for my dog. My dog's going to get out. They're a fast runner. They're going to jump. Whatever. What would you say to that?
What I would say is this is the case on every fence you put in. I mean,
Okay.
we're putting a fence in for somebody that's having problems every time. Oh my gosh, my dog chases a squirrel or the cat or always runs to the neighbors. That's why we're there. So yes, it will work. If not, we'll take it out.
Okay. Security, peace of mind, thoughts for upcoming holiday Christmas gifts for loved ones, parents. I love it. And watch Facebook and the website for more information on product releases that are maybe coming up just right around the beginning of the year.
Right around the beginning of the year. I was really hoping to introduce it today, but it's probably going to be February.
Okay, well that's okay, because that gives us something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Like I said earlier, a little bit of a teaser, but we are in the studio today with David Tebbing, owner of Dogwatch Hidden Fences, right out of the Versailles area, where he has resided with his family all of his life. So southeastern Indiana is where he calls home, servicing 21 counties in Indiana. Says that the best time to train a dog would be 14 to 16 weeks of age. However, you can train at any age. You can teach an old dog new tricks.
Absolutely.
So we broke that myth today.
Absolutely.
I love it. Well, David, thank you so much for being
Thank
in
you.
studio with us today. Watch his website as well as his social media for more information. If you've got questions, feel free to give him a call. That number again is 812-756-0586. And with that, this has been Community Connections on December the 2nd. I'm Dawn Lowe. Have a great rest of your Monday.